Welcome to my channel. I've created this makeup look for Nars internal challenge. So I thought it'll be a really good time and chance for me to share about my makeup inspiration all over the world. So this is a modern take of my classic red carpet ready look, and this is the most festive season of the year. If you want to be a shining star, then continue watching and let's get started. Okay, my skincare is on and I'm gonna start by applying an eyeshadow base because this is very glittering eye makeup. And if you do your skin makeup first and applying those gold glitters and shimmers, that's not really a very good idea because while you're applying, there's a lot of fallouts. You know, the skin makeup is already on. If there's a fallout, you probably need to remove and do your skin makeup again, which is just a waste of time. So let's just skip that. On the eyelid, I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer. This is shade in 2W, but you know, it's my skin. You can use your own concealer, doesn't really matter. I'm just roughly applying on my entire lid up until the eyebrow bone there. I'm not going to conceal any flaws or pigmentation by using this concealer, and that is not the technique I am going to. This will actually adhere the eyeshadow beautifully with minimal fallout, but there will be a lot of fallout on the under eye area anyway. So this step is just a priming step, and don't forget to prime your eyelid. You can use an eyeshadow base or you can use a concealer like I did. And next I'm going to use this Dior Skin Nude Air Loose Powder. You can use any loose powder, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure this product is discontinued already. I'm just applying a light and sheer layer of powder just to lightly set this concealer. I'm not totally mattifying it, but just lightly setting it. So you don't want to apply too much powder because later I'm going to apply a lot of eyeshadows and glitters. So this is just a priming step. Next, eyeshadow. This is called Power Chrome Eye Pigment, shade in Slam. This product is a limited edition, so if you can get it anywhere, do not hesitate, just go and get it. This is a beautiful loose eye pigment. And I'm going to use my finger to apply, starting from the center of my lid. All across my lid until the hollow of my eye, because I'm also going to use more silvery, more lighter color of gold on the outer edge. This is a medium color. I'm going to use more darker gold color later and lighter gold color later too. And my favorite technique for this eyeshadow is by using a finger and just keep pushing it into the skin. So it'll give you a minimal fallout, but there's still a little bit of fallout here and there. I'll probably apply a little bit more because I like shine. It just really makes everything look so special. And next, Nars Germain Depre eyeshadow palette. In this eyeshadow palette, I've used this color here, the one in the middle. I'm gonna pick up by using a brush. And this color goes literally those edges of this eye pigment. So you can see I'm just literally applying above the bridge of my eye. So the eye pigment is here, and this eyeshadow palette, this color goes above the eye color here. So it looks still very dimensional. It's beautiful. But if you have very dark skin, you probably want to use a little bit more muted colors, because my skin is more to medium skin, medium and tan, I would say. So this color is not so visible, but if you have more darker skin, they will be much more visible. So if you want more natural look, then you can go a little bit more deeper and richer tones than these colors. But I think this color will look really beautiful on very dark skin too. And I'm just keep applying and applying all over my eyebrow bone here, inner corner of my eye. And next I'm going to use this Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette. This is a very old eyeshadow palette, so you won't be able to get it anywhere. And the eyeshadow inside are very much discontinued too. It's a very old version of Makeup Forever eyeshadow. No matter what, if you want to get it, then the shade I'm going to use is this ME700. which is this beautiful gold metal color here. And for this color, I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush because I really need to pack this eyeshadow into the brush and press into my lid so I can really get that optimal pigmentation. So it's a dirty copper gold. I would say it's a copper gold. It's yeah, copper gold, a little bit dirty gold, and then light gold color, even lighter gold color here. So it really kind of creates that illusion and dimension of gold. It's really beautiful eye makeup color and combination. But of course, you don't have to buy all this eyeshadow palette, and I'm pretty sure that they are impossible to get it anyway. You can have a similar shade, and there are many similar shades in the market. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, as long as you can create a similar look by using your makeup product. And I'm going to blend a little bit more with this brush that I used earlier, but be gentle and be light-handed because you don't want to overblend. Alright, and then I can see a lot of fallouts going around here right now, so I'm going to use a cleansing milk to cleanse them. And yeah, now is clean. Let's start the skin makeup. For skin, I'm going to use this Sheer Glow foundation from Nars. This is shade in Santa Fe. And I've shared about this technique previously in my video, how to keep the makeup last long. But the Sheer Glow foundation doesn't really last long even with this technique because this is so highly emollient. Obviously, they won't gonna really stay long, but the finish will be really natural and light and beautiful. Then I'm going to use this Makeup Forever 108 brush. And using a short strokes. Not gonna using a long stroke like this. This is long stroke. It is really long stroke, but I'm going to just use short strokes. And the benefit of using short strokes is that the pores are minimized, the skin looks more smooth, the makeup adheres perfectly. And it is just so easy. It has a lot of give. The blends makes 100 times easier. And skin really looks like skin, not like you're masking your skin with a foundation. And I don't personally like to mask my face by using a foundation. I like my skin to be looking natural, and I like to hear people tell me, Robin, your skin is so gorgeous. That just enlightens my day. So I like to keep my skin as natural as possible. That is why I do not use too much heavy foundation. I'm pretty sure most of you are the same too, because I'm not really much into just Instagram beauty. Mine is just all about natural beauty. It's still me, but in a different makeup look. I like to look beautiful, but I don't want to alter myself to somebody else. That is my makeup philosophy. And like this kind of, I have one blemish here, one giant blemish there. So I'm going to conceal them later by using a concealer, because foundation may not be able to conceal any flaw or pigmentation 100%. So by just using a foundation and conceal your skin perfectly, that is impossible. So do always use concealer. And blending is almost done. Then I can now move on to a patting motion like this. Patting adheres the foundation second time, so the foundation stays put better and longer. But I can still see a lot of redness, a lot of pigmentation, especially here. This one I tried to squeeze a pimple here recently because I got a lot of pimple for some reason around my eye area. I don't know why. It's so annoying. And I have one more here, and a lot of redness and discoloration on my nose, and I have some discoloration spots on my cheeks, and some redness, extra redness. that I want to hide them, and also this blemish here. And the concealer I'll be using is this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And also the concealer I've used earlier from Laura Mercier. I'm gonna just dispense a little bit on the back of my hand. So why am I using two different colors? Is because Soft Matte Concealer from Nars is for my face, like my spots and redness, like here, like here, like here. And as you can see, I'm still using short strokes to blend. Top, 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 top. Just beautifully done. And then this spot here. You can also use many different techniques to conceal your flaws. Like I did, you can use a short strokes and blend as you go. Or you can just press into the skin and then out and then pat it like this. You know, every makeup artist has different makeup style and different way of applying makeup products, and so far and by far these are the techniques I use all the time and works for me all the time. And you gotta be really careful, because when you're using a concealer, if the color is not matching or exactly the same as your complexion, then you'll be seeing a lot of unnecessary color patches. Like there's a brown spot here, there's a white spot there. In my theory, concealer color has to be exactly the same as your skin. My skin is getting more perfect now. And this one blemish right here, I'm going to use short strokes. So when you're concealing, you're not only concealing just on the spot, but actually very wide area, so it can look really natural and seamless. And those edges, you can use your finger, but not on the spot itself. And where else I can conceal? Around my nose. Around the nose, I have a lot of redness, and most people has redness around the nose, so do foundation or concealing work thoroughly on the nose area, but not too thick. I'm not saying you should apply a tons of foundation or concealer. You know, just a right amount of concealer with the right technique and the right thickness of makeup. I'm applying really sheer and light layer of this soft matte concealer. I'm still using soft matte concealer. And almost done. Then I'm going to use this Laura Mercier concealer now. The color is more lighter, so I can apply right on my under eye discoloration here. I'm starting from the lowest part of my under eye dark circle like this, and I'm blending towards inner corner of my eye. And as you can see, there is no more discoloration, but you can see one giant patch of this concealer. Then you can use a very light and feathery strokes, just fade it away. As simple as that. See? I'm not using heavy hand at all. I'm going really light-handed. Just almost like I'm pampering the skin, like just lightly dragging. And as you're applying concealer like this, you're applying less product. And less product means you won't be stucking into your nooks and crannies much. And that means skin looks more flat and smooth instead of being textured. So the skin is now camera ready. Okay, skin looks even and perfect. Now I'm going to move on to a powder, because we cannot overlook powder. Powder is really important process. It'll set your makeup and keep it ultra long last, and also make your skin look more smoother. And however, I'm going to use the same powder I've used earlier, Dior Skin Nude Air Powder, by using a large brush, very easy and forgiving brush. Maybe this make 150 brush around the nose, the center of the face, and the chin. I'm not baking it, I'm not caking it, but I'm just lightly setting it. Okay, and next I'm going to use a lipstick. I'm not going to do my eyebrow and mascara and eyeliner right now because I want to see the balance between this eye makeup right now and the later lip color. Because anyway, makeup is all about balance. Even though I've created this particular look, but it may not be applied same to other people. Someone who has more fairer complexion or more darker complexion, you need to really understand how to adjust a little bit in terms of colorings of yourself. Some people has more rosy tone skin, some people has more golden tone skin like mine, some people has more olive tone, some people has more I don't know, maybe green. Anyway, I'm going to use one of this color. It's a very deep ox blood red, and they're very, very, very gothic and sexy. I'll probably use this color. Anyway, I cannot provide you any information about this lipstick palette because the brand is Dior, but I cannot remember the numbers. I never put numbers on the capsules, which I regret, but that's okay. It's a discontinued lipstick anyway. All the product I have, most probably discontinued. But that doesn't mean I use my lipstick palette nasty. Use a spatula. Try to keep as hygienic as possible. And then I'm gonna use back of my hand like this. It's a beautiful ox blood red. And next I'm going to use this loose Dior lip ink. This is shade in let me see. This is shade in what color? 851. I cannot remember. It's been a long time. Anyway, I'm gonna start from the center of my lip, the cupid's bow, because for this lip look, precision is really, really, really important. Start from the center. Then get your lower lips done, upper lips and lower lips done. Then the 90% of your lip makeup is already finished, because what you need to do is just connect lines from here, the outer corner of the lips, and each corner of the lips here. See, that easy. The line is so easy. And also, if you notice that I've actually glide like this, not like this, but like this. And just one stroke. See? I look like a giant catfish right now, but it's okay. Also, don't forget to fill in the inner corner of the lip here, each corner of the lips, because it's just so horrible that your lipstick is applied perfectly, but there's an empty space here. And everybody has a little bit of give around here, the lower lips. You can just smile or stretch your lips. They fill in perfectly. Just like that. Maybe it's 851. Isn't it already look very sexy? With this golden glitter eye makeup, with this burgundy lipstick, it's very classic combination. It's one of the classic combination really. And if you made any mistake, just don't forget to use a cotton bud. Take it away, looks perfect. And check symmetry and also precision. Okay, next step will be eyebrows and eyeliners and do the rest of the colorings. Because already the lip color is very much empowering, I'm not going to put too much blush or eyebrow or eyeliner. First, for eyeliner, I'm going to use this Etude House eyeliner pen and Sephora eyeliner pencil. shade in number 10 matte black brown, and just brown from Etude House. For liners, I don't really use expensive liners because expensive liners, I find they're just waste of money. And in terms of longevity, those Korean brands and Japanese brands last much longer than high-end brands such as Chanel, Dior, MAC, Nars. So if you have a very teary eye, just use those brands, Korean brands or Japanese brand. They perform just perfectly fine. In the outer corner, I'm gonna use this pen liner. Just to define them. And all these unnecessary parts, you can just use a cotton bud to take it away and finesse it. Make it perfect. And next, eyelashes and blush. I'm going to use this half eyelash curler as always. And finally, Nars Orgasm blush. And I'm going to use this Shu Uemura number 17 pony brush. And I've applied right on the apple of the cheek. Then you'll see this beautiful peachy pink glow. It's a really beautiful color. And lastly, eyebrow. I'm going to use this eyebrow pencil from LB. And again, this is one of the drugstore brand from Japan. It's very cheap and affordable brow pencil. And I'm using the powder side to fill in any gaps between my eyebrow. And I see some gaps here still, then I can use the pencil side to fill in the gap. So this is it. This is complete look.